here, aka the Barefoot Bombshell. I know it's been a very long time since I've been on here to talk to you guys. I miss you very much, and I do apologize for the delay. I had a death in the family. My grandmother passed away, so I'm living with my grandfather right now and whatnot, so everything is kind of crazy. And I also left you guys on a bit of a cliffhanger about this great business venture that I was going to start, and I did start that business venture, so I will be on to do a video and talk to you guys about that, and again mention the 4-hour work week. Okay, so if you haven't read the book, I will be talking about it again, but I just want to come on here real quick and explain the basic cost formula. I have got a lot of questions about this. I did a video a while back, and I was doing this huge long explanation on how you can determine your cost so you can make a profit. And in that video I mentioned a very basic cost formula, and people have been asking me, okay, where is that formula coming from? And what that basic cost formula is, the cost of your item times 4, okay? And people want to know, why is it times 4, not times 7? Why is it not times 2? So I just want to explain that today. So just for an example, let's say you have an item that you want to sell for a profit, and you purchase the item for $10, okay? So using the basic cost times 4 means that you would go ahead and sell that item for $40, okay? And basically I'm going to break down those 4 segments of the $10 to explain to you why that $10 item should try to be sold at $40 to make a true profit, okay? That first $10 when you sell an item for $40 is just going to go immediately back into replacing the item, okay? Because you want to continue your business and you want it to sustain and develop, correct? That second $10 is going to go to you, okay? You're going to give yourself that $10 because you guys know that I'm a huge fan of paying yourself. I want you guys to be making a living doing this business, okay? Now that third $3 is going to go into the cost of maintaining a business, okay? Yes, you must have paid $10 for the item, but you probably had some merchandising or business cards or all that stuff to make that item presentable, to make it appealing to sell. So now you've got the cost up to $30, okay? Now that last $10, which is bringing the cost to $40, you need to invest in the overall expansion of your business, okay? Because that first $10, all it did was replace the item that you sold, okay? The second $10 is going to go into your bank account, okay? That third $10 is just the maintaining of the business. You know, you got to keep your website cost up. Whatever your expenses are, that needs to be in the cost of the item, because that's an ongoing thing. The business is constantly going to cost you money, so you invest in that portion. That fourth $10, again, is more like the savings for the business, because let's say maybe you have an online store now, but you have a vision of having a walk-in boutique, okay? You don't want to wait for that. You want that business while it's online, or maybe you're doing shows at people's home. You want it to be thinking of what its future expenses are going to be. Maybe you'll get a small loan, but you need to go ahead and put up some money for that loan. All of that is in that, okay? So that's just the basic cost times 4. It's not a tried and true formula. Not every item that you sell you'll be able to do the times 4, because sometimes you'll price yourself out of a sellable item, okay? Sometimes there's items that you can do the cost times 8. It just depends. But I definitely want you guys to replace your item, because I want another customer to come and buy from you. And I want you guys to pay yourself, because that's very important. I want you to compensate the business for what it's eating. It's got business cards, websites, all that stuff. It needs to sustain itself. And then, of course, I want you saving for future business endeavors so that your business can expand and diversify. And that's how you can see people who say things like, oh, I started out in my mom's garage and now I've got 5 stores, okay? So that's what that basic cost formula is coming from. So I hope I answered you guys' questions. I will be back on YouTube much more frequently in the future, so please do keep your questions coming, because I will eventually get to them and I will answer them. All right, thank you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.